end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. That's where Atlanta was born. And there a train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the way, the head coach for the Falcons. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Heward, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're off in Atlanta, starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Oh, he loses the football. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Rams.
Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to...
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just a feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have a 1st down.
45-yard line.
No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Goal to go, it's a pass play. Brings it in. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams pull that in front further, 13-zip. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop.
Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. And he's grabbed down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, back to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working now from the gun. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Has it downfield, working the left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Look at Robinson on the sideline and caught. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
That's another Falcons.
Looking inside the red zone. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to within 6.
Falcons 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Pass play now. Finds a man right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
There's a dive up the middle. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They go with the design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. He'll pass it this time. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking to his fullback now. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Setting him on the dive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure coming. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams go up by 12. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That one's complete right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Ryan right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Go play action on first down. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First down, play action. Now here he goes. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Throwing off the play fake. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. So first and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. I'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Looking to throw here. He's got a man left. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here he goes, third and long. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with a start in the second half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They're going to try and throw it here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Leads to second and 10.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. They'll work against the blitz. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
Rams, first down. A gain of 19
In the red zone now. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Sticking to the air here. Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Going ground on first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
The Rams
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Rams 28, Falcons 7.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Back to throw now. Caught by Flowers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing the out route complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typical is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and the failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Now a give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Takes the second down snap. Gets it to him on the screen. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Third and a lone yard coming up. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pockets. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They'll run here following the penalty. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down, Rams.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good way to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Going to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. Has room into the secondary. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. So first down from the 41. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
It's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Desperation time here on 4th. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. He won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Rams headed out to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They'll run here on first down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Another carry for him. He's off to the races. It's a race down the right side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams keep running away with this.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
On second down, Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
incomplete. It's second down.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Falcons first
London
down.
going to motion over right.
First and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's going to try another deep one here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. And it's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to the well again. And they'll they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're throwing it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw this one. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. And the Rams first down.
Quarterback run here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
2nd down pass play coming. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down. Play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nakua. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Riley. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. You're looking at the scoreboard, Brock. I think they can weather the miss there.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got London left side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Flowers will go in motion left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They titled up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Rams nearing their 6th win this season. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They give it to him again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Check and look. Check and go. Go.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You play a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough, if we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.